is an efficient amount of harassment, because if you don't deal with this, you may lose the game right away, but if you do deal with it, you're going to lose some mining yourself. So this is just a threat that Sky can put out right away, and it's straight up in his face.
It is. He's not moving his Ancient War or anything like that to respond to it, too. He's just kind of letting it happen for now. Yeah, and it looks like this first tower is going to get up, but you know, will he be able to turn it into an arrow tower?
It's a lot of resources you got to put into that, and if it gets surrounded and taken out, it doesn't end up being worth it. It's I don't want to say it's a fake pressure, but it's definitely something that he doesn't expect to work right away. And it forces this out of position.
And he's going to just eat some trees, man. He's going to try to creep this up. And Paladin actually... Yeah, he's going to go after that Ancient right away.
Another tower going up here.
Yeah, you know, I like I said, I'm not terribly familiar with Warcraft 3, but I almost wonder if this is kind of a bit of a cheese here, in that he sent out that peasant, like, immediately to build that tower.
It does seem to be the case.
Yeah. And is that tower still there right now? That's what I'm kind of wondering about.
It looks like it's there, but I don't think he's actually morphing it or transforming it, building it into the next level.
Morphing?
Yeah,
he's not evolving it into the next level.
It's not a Mighty Morphin Power Tower.
That's right. A lot of footmen already up for Paladin.
Yeah, this is a very strong rush here, coming through here, taking this creep.
Yep, he's going to go for that creep camp. Take this pretty easily. Sky, rather, is. Man, suddenly I'm, like, confused about the player names for some reason. It's odd. Treasure. Pick it up.
Well, when I think of Paladins, I think of humans.
Yeah, exactly.
And that confuses me a little bit.
That's not right, man. Yep. Level 2 already for his hero.
The tower on the base looks like it has just been neglected. No real problem there. He didn't actually try to further the tower, so it's just kind of sitting in the main base as a threat for later.
It also gives him a lot of vision too. We haven't gotten a shot of it in a while, but I wonder if he possibly didn't even finish it.
Yeah, it's very likely, so he can just go back and cancel it later.
So we will see what he decides to do with it, but it is good to get that vision anyway.
Yep.
So right now, both players just kind of creeping, trying to get some levels for their heroes.
But this is the phase of the game where both players just want to level up, and if they can see an opportunity, they'll take it. Otherwise, they just cautiously move around, and it's all about who can eat the fastest, basically.
That's right.
Well, scouting here. He sees, of course, the movement of his opponent's units.
Good old wisps. And second hero out for Paladin right now.
Yeah, we'll see what he wants to do with that.
Yeah.
A little bit of scouting going on for both players. Very aware of each other's movements right now.
It actually is going to be a fast expand, it looks like, as well on this map. And this one, you've got, you know, 2 choke points, it looks like, going through the middle of the map. You've got those 2 bridges on either side of that long middle area.
Yeah.
And so it will be a fast expand from our human player, Sky.
A little bit of damage being done here to Paladin, though.
Yeah, he's definitely taking it. And that was actually not a tower being built, too. Like I said, it's so hard to see on this without having the English. Look at all the damage done to those peasants.
Yeah, they're all very low on hit points.
Oh, he's stealth, too. He doesn't know. Is the Night Elf still there?
Oh, wow, he's going to lose so many.
Dude.
Oh, wow, this is a ton of damage being done right now.
Here we go, Water Elemental being summoned as well.
Oh,
man.
Several of them going down. This is really going to hurt his economy.
Yeah. This is really disrupting. This is really disrupting him quite a bit. And I mean, with that fast expansion, too, he's not able to defend it. That's just resources that aren't really going to be too helpful later in the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And at this point, he's also really struggling to defend this attack in his main base.
Wave your arms, Tree. Wave them as fast as you can.
Tree looks like it's dancing, but it's desperately trying to defend in reality here.
That's right. The Archer's trying to hold off Sky here.
And it looks like he will push this back without doing too much direct damage, but the harassment done to the economy is a big problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that expansion hasn't really gotten him anything at this point, so Sky's going to need to deal with that. Paladin doing a good job of shutting it down. And here comes Paladin again. You know, he's got these... man, I can't remember the name of the Warcraft supply building.
That's fine.
For humans. Bugs me. Bugs me, man. I played a lot of Warcraft too. I should at least be able to know this.
Well, at this point, Sky is is not really vastly ahead, but he's really, like you said, shut down that expansion quite well. He's got a lot of resources of his own to use now. And look at how he's just running around the map. He's going to go in here.
Yep.
Very, very precise movements.
Yeah, pretty much.
And another little attack here. This time there's a tower to defend.
That's right. And how much will it be able to do? Looks like it's defending pretty well for the moment. The real hero is, I don't know.
That tower?
The real hero is that tower, man. He needs a level for that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this point, everything is pretty much shut down. A little bit of a harassment force coming through for Sky. It's more of a scout, really. So you can see exactly what's going on. See if he's creeping down there.
Just checking things out with that footman.
Yeah, see, he gets all this information. He sees this is building here as well. He's even going to poke at it a little bit. This is going to force a reaction.
Yeah, that's right.
So this will be, just got confirmation, the last Warcraft 3 match of the night.
That's right. We've got some Dota All-Stars coming up after this on this channel, but this is the last Warcraft 3. You're going to have to see Warcraft 3 mod after this. Interestingly enough that they are doing Dota 2 and Dota All-Stars here. Goblin Dirigible hanging out.
Hanging out, doing some poking here.
Wow, and that is actually... Paladin can't save that. That's going to go down, man.
He cannot. This is
goodbye.
Nothing he can do. Gone.
Wow.
And of course his archers arrived just a little bit too late.
Yeah, he's going to try to rebuild down there. Meanwhile, things are looking pretty good now for Sky. He's got that expansion more or less secure. He's got really good income off of both of those.
With that tower there, it's so hard for Paladin to actually harass him anymore.
Yeah. Oh, the Goblin Zeppelin. It's getting low, man. Getting chased down by the archers. Yeah, he's going to fly over the trees and try to get away. And he will get away. He
does get away. It's so useful to have a flying unit you can use. The mobility is insane.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show how ahead Sky is at this point.
And so at this point, he's just going to continue harassing with the water elemental. I mean, it's essentially trading energy for potential units. Works out pretty well.
Yeah, it's always great to be able to trade energy for units that cost your opponent resources.
Yeah, very efficient. Little WCG badge on the map there, I guess.
Yeah. Now watch out for the Samsung one as well.
Yeah.
Nice micro here, actually, picking off some of these units.
Yep.
He wants to get something done down here. He may be able to damage this just a little bit further.
It certainly looks that way.
Yeah.
The Ancient not able to defend that, really.
He gets here just in time to push this back, but a lot of damage done, and the next wave may be too much. He continues to target. He actually may force this down.
Yeah, it's getting really, really low. He has to be so careful with it, though. And looks like a Goblin.
Wow, he actually finishes it off with the next wave. Things are not looking good for Paladin right now.
Oh, those Goblin contractions. Contraptions, not contractions. It's like the Goblins giving birth. They're only 5 minutes apart now.
Listen, when they are trying to put two words together and put an apostrophe there, they have a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's like bizd or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining now.
It is indeed raining, and it's raining on Paladin's Parade. He's really struggling to make something work here. He's now going to lose this as well.
Oh, man.
Oh, barely saves it. Really nice control there. Only 21 hit points left.
Well, he's got some Goblin units, but you never go full Goblin.
You never go full Goblin.
You can never go full Goblin. It's just not appropriate.
Ask anyone from Middle Earth, they'll tell you that.
That's right. Gimli's like, I would never go full Goblin, laddie. And my axe.
Well, at this point, you know, I almost feel like as long as Sky doesn't make any major mistakes, he can play a little bit cautiously at this point.
He's in good shape, but, you know, he's only at 37 food right now. Paladin. I wish we could click on one of his units. We don't have a computer we can control, guys, so we're kind of at the mercy of the observer.
I feel he's at maybe 31 supply, something like that right now.
Possibly. Night Elf surprise. And there's Water Elemental to try to defend.
And a nice pickup there by the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
So useful to help keep your units out of harm's way.
Absolutely. And it looks like, for now, Sky's going to just kind of retreat, be content with farming back home.
With all the resources he's got in that Zeppelin, that's kind of like what he's going to use. He's got this vastly superior mobility, and he's just going to fly around the map and pick things off, and whenever his opponent gets close to try to take him out, he's just going to lift up and fly away.
Yeah, that farm is still there. It's been there all game. Like,
yeah.
is that just okay, apparently, that he built that there?
I guess so. You know, I'm not the expert on this
Welcome to the world, Tree.
Now another bit of harassment. This is another drop here into the main base, and he's actually going to stop the harvesting of wood here just a little bit. This is going to severely affect Paladin's economy.
Wow. Taking out all those goblin woodcutters. Man. Look at the health left on his hero,
9 hit points left, just barely pulling him out there.
Yeah, he has to town portal out of that.
That's got to be so frustrating for Paladin right now, knowing he almost got a good break in this game, but it just wasn't there soon enough.
Man, that's so dangerous. The drop play from Sky has been really cool this game.
Yeah, you know, when you have that Zeppelin, you just are so mobile. It's so hard to actually follow that around when you're behind to try to take it out.
Yeah. And so the game continues. We are in the night cycle right now, and that's going to benefit Paladin a little bit, but Sky is going to still have a lot of harassment abilities like this right here. Look at that, dropping again.
Yeah, but he's going to have to be careful about this little stealth attack that Paladin wants to put on here. The tower, again, is going to be really difficult for him to deal with as long as this is detected.
Yep.
A nice wall here, but it does not quite trap him in.
Nope. SimCity not quite good enough at that point.
Yeah, and just a little bit of a pickup here.
Dropped the horse out of that Zeppelin. That's got to be kind of scary for that horse, man.
It's kind of like in the old times on ships when you got to get rid of the horse, you got to kick him out.
Dude, that wizard must be magical to be able to stay on the horse as it like goes up and down from the sky. That's amazing.
I don't quite understand how that works. It must be magic.
He's named Sky for a reason, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe not that reason, but it certainly should be a reason. And here comes Sky again.
Yeah, he moves in here doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he doesn't really want to do a ton of damage, but he's keeping Paladin occupied. If Paladin makes a mistake, if he doesn't react quickly enough, he may end up doing too much damage, and that might further compound his lead now.
Oh, look at this. We've got Dwarf Tech out, guys. Dwarven tanks and planes coming in, man. Tanks and planes, it's becoming a StarCraft 2 TVT.
Yeah, it starts to seem that way.
Yeah. So, look at this, man. I mean, Sky just taking total control of the top part of the map. The harassment from Paladin just hasn't been able to keep up just yet. He's going to try to go after some of this, though.
Yeah, and the damage here could have been worse.
Yeah.
I feel the tanks now rolling in.
It's a world of tanks for Sky right now.
It certainly is.
And he's going to take out this Ancient no problem.
Yeah, nothing that he can do to stop it.
Yep.
Look at how many hit points they have. He just destroys it.
Yeah.
Even though...
oh, actually, some units coming in from Paladin right at the end. He might be able to save it.
Maybe.
We will see.
He's swiping away.
Swipe or no swiping?
Swept.
Ah, he's got swept anyway.
And size in this case does not matter, even though that Ancient is so big. He just cannot contend with the tanks. But with a nice defense here, he may just save it.
He is trying to get that champion in there to do that hero and to do it. Oh, no. He's actually
wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. So low defense. He does take it out, though.
Oh, wow. And he TP's out of there. Very nicely done by Sky.
Great town portal there to save his units.
That's a lot of turrets going up, man. He wants to really defend that next base he's trying to take.
Yeah, when you are taking a big step forward like this, taking a third expansion, you want to make sure that it's well defended because that's a big dump of resources. But if you can hold it, you will get so much return out of it.
Yeah. More tanks coming through here, too. And those are arrow towers now, so that's actually a perfect timing for that. It looks like the Night Elf hero, though, is just going to be enough. He's able to kill the peasant. And he's going to need to get out of there now.
Yeah, he may have bit off too much that he can chew, and he's just going to die here.
He's so low. Can he get out?
He's struggling, but he's surrounded. Nice, surrounded by Sky. The crowd going crazy here.
He's using his items. He's trying to stay alive.
Oh, he's going to lose it. And that's it. GG.
Wow. GG and Sky.